Welcome to Global Sky Update. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for more updates. I bet you didn't know France is sending advanced patrol vessels to the Philippines. Breaking news tonight, France is dispatching advanced patrol vessels to the Philippines, signaling a major shift in Indo-Pacific security. These ships are en route, marking a new era of international partnership and support for the Philippines. Tensions in the West Philippine Sea have escalated, with Filipino vessels facing near-daily harassment. The French deployment is a direct response, showing global powers are stepping in to help defend Philippine sovereignty. This move is more than a routine delivery. It's a clear message that the Philippines is not alone. The arrival of these ships represents a commitment to a free and open Indo-Pacific. For Filipino fishermen and the Coast Guard, these vessels are a promise of protection and solidarity. The ships will enhance the Coast Guard's ability to monitor and respond to threats, changing the dynamic in the region. France's action is part of a broader effort to strengthen alliances and uphold international law. The journey from Europe to Southeast Asia is a testament to shared values and determination. These vessels are not just hardware, they're a symbol of hope and a tool for peace. As they approach Philippine shores, they carry the expectations of a nation determined to defend its waters. The world is watching, and the message is clear. The Philippines stands with its allies. This is just the beginning of a new chapter in regional security.
The France-Philippines partnership is rooted in shared values: democracy, human rights, and the rule of law. Central to this is freedom of navigation, the right for all nations to sail international waters unimpeded. The West Philippine Sea is vital for global trade, and France, with Pacific territories, has a direct stake in keeping these lanes open. Recent years have seen France and the Philippines deepen military and diplomatic ties, including joint exercises and intelligence sharing. The Philippines needs modern tools to defend its maritime domain, and France is the ideal partner. This collaboration is about more than ships. It's a strategic relationship for regional stability.
France positions itself as a balancing power, supporting a rules-based order without seeking dominance. By aiding the Philippines, France signals that unilateral actions violating international law won't go unchallenged. The 2016 Hague Tribunal ruling clarified Philippine maritime rights, a decision France supports. This partnership is about upholding international law, not taking sides in disputes.
France's support gives the alliance legitimacy and strengthens the global legal framework. The Franco-Philippine alliance stands as a force for order and predictability in the region. It's a practical demonstration of commitment, not just rhetoric. Together, they reinforce the principle that the seas belong to all, not just the powerful. The timing of France's delivery is no accident. It comes as the Philippines faces mounting pressure in its own waters. Chinese Coast Guard actions have created a volatile, dangerous situation.
France's expedited delivery is a clear sign of serious concern and real support.
France's official stance is to boost Philippine maritime security and uphold a free, lawful Indo-Pacific. As an Indo-Pacific nation itself, France's interests are directly tied to regional stability.
This move aligns with a broader European strategy to engage in the Indo-Pacific. France is leading Europe's push for a presence and voice in the region, building networks of like-minded partners. The patrol vessels are a tool for collective security, not a new military bloc.
The Philippines has long needed modern equipment. France's solution is both effective and affordable. Years of dialogue led to this delivery, showing France's long-term commitment to Philippine modernization. This partnership empowers the Philippines to better defend its waters. It's a strategic step toward a more secure and balanced Indo-Pacific.
France is sending OCA FPB-98 MKI patrol boats. Fast, agile, and built for maritime patrol and law enforcement. Think of them as the police cars of the sea, perfect for the West Philippine Sea's challenges. These vessels can travel 200 nautical miles and stay at sea for over a week, crucial for patrolling vast waters. They're designed for rough weather, ensuring a constant Coast Guard presence. Equipped with advanced radar and sensors, they can detect and track vessels, from large ships to small fishing boats. Real-time communication with command centers enables swift, coordinated responses. Armed with a remote-controlled naval gun and heavy machine guns, these boats can defend themselves and enforce the law. Their presence alone acts as a deterrent to illegal activities and foreign aggression. The FPB-98 MKI gives the Coast Guard the edge it needs to protect Philippine sovereignty. These vessels transform the Coast Guard from passive observer to active defender. The message is clear. The Philippines is ready to enforce its rights at sea. Modern, well-equipped patrol boats are game changers for maritime security.
For coastal Filipinos, this news is personal. It's about safety and survival. Generations of fishermen have relied on the West Philippine Sea, but recent years have brought danger and intimidation. The new French patrol vessels offer hope, serving as a protective shield for vulnerable fishermen. The Coast Guard can now escort fleets to traditional grounds, deterring harassment by their presence alone. This restores confidence, allowing fishermen to return to their rightful waters.
The vessels also boost search and rescue capabilities, saving lives in emergencies. Quick response times mean greater safety for all at sea. Protecting fishermen is about national pride and sovereignty. Deploying these assets sends a message: every Filipino matters, and the nation's territory will be defended.
This action restores dignity and shows the government stands with its people. It's a crucial step in reclaiming control over Philippine waters.
While the official mission is security, the real message is aimed at Beijing. China's sweeping claims and aggressive tactics in the South China Sea have drawn global concern. France's move is a calculated response, signaling that China's actions won't go unchallenged. By arming the Philippines, France internationalizes the issue and exposes China's behavior. This isn't about provoking conflict. It's about creating a counterbalance and raising the cost of aggression.
The delivery of these vessels is hard diplomacy, tangible assets that shift the balance on the water. A more capable Philippine Coast Guard complicates China's strategy and deters risky maneuvers. France's stance encourages other nations to step up and defend maritime law. This builds momentum for a collective approach to Indo-Pacific security. The world is watching, and the stakes are now higher for any would-be aggressor. The principles of sovereignty and freedom of navigation are universal and worth defending.
In Manila, the arrival of French patrol vessels is met with relief and pride. Defense and Coast Guard officials praise the upgrade, calling it a game changer for maritime security.
Across government, there's a sense that the Philippines is no longer the underdog. Modern patrol boats give personnel the tools to protect waters and people effectively.
Analysts highlight the strategic importance. This is more than hardware, it's a realignment. By partnering with France, the Philippines is building a broad coalition for the West Philippine Sea.
Coastal communities feel hope returning. Fishermen see a chance to reclaim their livelihoods. The support from France and the government is a lifeline for those who felt abandoned. This alliance shows the world that the Philippines is not isolated. It's a proud day, marking a turning point in the nation's maritime defense. The message: the Philippines stands strong, backed by friends near and far. This is the support coastal communities have long awaited.
This event is part of a larger trend, a coalition of nations committed to a free and open Indo-Pacific. Not a formal alliance, but a network of partnerships upholding the rules-based order.
The US, Japan, and Australia have all deepened ties with the Philippines. France adds a powerful European dimension. The South China Sea is a global trade artery. Its security affects economies worldwide. By supporting the Philippines, these nations protect both a friend and their own interests.
The strategy is collective deterrence, showing unity to prevent conflict. A united front raises the stakes for any nation considering coercion or force. Naval presence from multiple countries creates stability and predictability. For the Philippines, this is a diplomatic victory and a sign its strategy is working. International support gives the Philippines leverage and confidence.
Smaller nations can use alliances to balance against larger powers. The coalition's strength lies in shared interests and mutual commitment. This is how the Indo-Pacific remains open and secure for all.
The French patrol vessels mark a new dawn for Philippine maritime security. They're more than hardware. They're symbols of international solidarity and hope. The journey from France to the Philippines proves that global challenges require global responses.
The path ahead is tough. Tensions won't vanish overnight, but these ships empower the Philippines to better defend its waters and people.
This is a call to action for all nations supporting a rules-based order. More countries should follow France's lead. Through training, equipment, and joint patrols, unity is the best deterrent against aggression. For Filipinos, now is the time to stand united behind the Coast Guard and armed forces. International support is vital, but national resolve is essential. The world is watching, and the tide is turning. Stand firm for a future where the West Philippine Sea is a zone of peace and law for all.